Hello everyone and welcome to Frostpunk. Game came out actually last week, but I have been having a dickens of a time trying to get this thing running. And after getting some support from the dev team and a little work on the internet, I finally have it up and running. So yay, we finally can do this. I've been looking forward to this. It's a city builder, and actually I'm going to let the story show up for you. So here's the story of what's going on.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
So yeah, we have left London. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, the convoy was hit with a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. So yeah, this is a city builder. We're trying to survive the elements, and it's going to get all sorts of fun. We're going to try not to freeze to death, but let's go ahead and start this up. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay, let me pause the game. Our resources that we have available, we have no coal yet. We've got 30 wood, 10 steel, and a steam core. We've got 100 raw food, no cooked food yet. This is kind of the town. This is our generator. It is not on yet. And we've got some resources out here that we're going to have to gather. Some of it is easy to gather. Some of it's going to be a little bit more interesting to gather. And I can rotate the map and whatnot. We have 65 workers available. We have 15 children, which cannot work currently, but we can enable laws to kind of change some of what goes on. For example, we can make the children work. We could make the children not work and have them do other stuff later. But that's all for later on. Let me kind of get started here and let's get us going. What do we have here? Coal, good. Let's send 15 workers out for that. 15 workers out for wood, and 15 workers out for steel wreckage. I'm going to hold on to the engineers for right now, and we're going to send 5 more workers out for coal. I can kind of zoom in. You can see each and every person, and you can focus on them, see what their family is like. Activity, he is all alone in the world. He has no workplace. Works at the coal plant. Here we got a child and a spouse. So you can really focus in on everything, and it should be lots and lots of fun. The current temperature is minus 20 Celsius. That's farging cold. But let's get the clock moving again here. Once we get some coal, and we're stockpiling even though we're technically not there yet. Tutorial summary. How to move, zoom in and out. Yep, that's all fine. I've played this a whopping 10 minutes to kind of get the controls under control, so to speak. So I know how to move the camera and do all sorts of the basic stuff. Book of Laws. We can check our economy. Like right now we're getting 240 coal a day. And let's see here. Food processing, health status. Really check everything, which is nice. And let's speed things up just a little bit. And when we get the coal up around 40 here, there we go. Let's turn this bad boy on. This is our stockpile and how much it can store of everything. No issues, no issues, no issues. And currently we have 80 homeless people, so let's go ahead and work on that. Let's get a tent. Now I can zoom in here. If you push the center mouse button, you can rotate the buildings, which will come in handy as you start building further and further away. So let's get a couple of tents built so far. Buildings must be built adjacent to streets. All these thick green lines are streets. And I'm actually going to extend this out a bit. And only free workers or free engineers can go ahead and build stuff. We will get the first law enacted. And I think it's going to work with children. I think I'd like to go child shelters. I don't think we really need to get them working. Hope's going to rise. We're going to need to build a child shelter. Providing all children with a place in child shelter gives a permanent hope bonus. That's good. I need to build a child shelter after that. That's fine. And after that, I can get medic and engineer apprentices. So let's go ahead and sign that.
New law. New law has passed.
You can only sign so many laws in so much time, so it will take some time here. But we're gathering some wood here. So let's go ahead and get the child shelter built up. And like I said, you can rotate the building so it takes up less space. If you notice, I push that and it gets longer. I do this and it actually fits in there. And what I want to do is I want to rotate this map so I can see a little better. And I want to pop it there because I want to try and keep the streets kind of working for me. Work time. Every day is a work shift until I believe 16 or 18. I think it's 1,800 hours. See here, resources and workforce. Here we go. Temperature and controlling time, all pretty basic. But tutorials will pop up for us, which is kind of nice. Now let's advance time just a little bit more. Construction. Yes, thank you. Our first tent. Tents are not very warm. That's to be expected. And the child shelter should be built shortly here. And if I take a look now that I'm running the coal, we're consuming 144 a day and producing 240 a day. So we're getting more coal than we're using, but there's the end of the workday.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill and sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. We will provide shelter for 25 people. We'll make sure that happens. Children are cared for. Hope rises. Good. If hope is up, we'll be doing better. If discontent rises, that's bad. We've got 30 wood, so I can build 3 more houses. There we go. Well, 3 more tents, rather. And we'll get the time moving actually rather quickly. Wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Good. Good to know. And that gets us more houses. Hope rises. Excellent. We've got 20 people who are homeless, but they're close to our generator, which provides heat. You can see them all just kind of laying next to the generator. Coal is life, so we're going to need to build some other stuff, but first thing we're going to need to do is kind of get things moving. We're going to need more resources. At least we're alive. Everyone's not so lucky. Day-night cycle. Generator, yep. Illness and healthcare. We're going to work on that in just a sec. And day-night cycle. So yeah, work time is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So until 1800 hours. We can extend it if we sign certain laws. We'll work on that. But, and as you see, in a couple days here, we're going to have a temperature drop. That's not good. I've got one person who is sick, so we're going to need a medical tent.
Work time. Get back to work.
This requires 25 wood. And let's get that out here. Steel wreckage is already depleted. So let's reduce time. Pause it. Where else do we have some steel wreckage? Wood crates. Steel wreckage. Let's get our crews working there. And we just wanted to thank you back in London. It was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. Hope will rise. Nice. And let's get the clock moving again here. A medical tent has to be staffed by engineers. Our workforce. Some more information here. That's fine. Next thing we're going to need is tech. I've got to get this workshop going. Base level heating is 2. And we'll get the workshop in range here. Actually, I'm going to hold off on putting the workshop in range for now. And as you can see, we don't have a street built. So we can't build that structure. So once the street is built, we'll be able to get there. Wood crates are depleted.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Here's more wood crates. And as you can see, there's trees here. We've got some coal deposits there. And an iron ore deposit. This is all stuff we're going to have to research to get going. So, let's see if we can make it to day 2. Research, yes. Close that. And actually, do I have enough to build for food? I do not. I'm going to need the cookhouse and the hunter's hut. We need 40 wood total for that. I've got 18. And let's get the engineers in here. Day 3. So sometime early day 4, the temperature is going to drop. I'm going to need more houses for these people, so they at least have some warmth. And there are different temperature zones. And actually I can show you that right here. Red is comfortable. Orange is livable. Greenish is chilly. Cold and below is bad. Very cold and freezing are definitely bad. Medical post is a little bit chilly, but it's livable. We're fine there. Workshop, add new research. So, steam hub. Heaters. Hunter's gear. Let's hold off on that for just a sec. No, secure food. Build, well, I can do that. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. So now we've got a request for stuff. No, apparently not. Pause, and let's build cookhouse. Actually, let me take a look here. Base heating 1. So I'm going to want the cookhouse in a little bit closer. And I can't rotate that really at all. So, it's going to be... Where do I want to put that? I think I actually want to put that on the other side here. So, excuse me while I build a road. And then I can build... I can't because I just used all the wood. Great. That's fine. There we go. Cookhouse is going to be right here. That works. And I've got a new law I can put into place. So we've got a fighting arena, which will allow discontent to drop. I don't think I need that right now. Emergency shift ability, you can force workers in any facility to work for 24 hours straight. Raise discontent, and discontent will rise slightly, yeah. Radical treatment, I don't think I need that yet. Food additives, we can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. Some people eating this will fall ill. I don't like that. How about soup? Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. You know what? Let's sign it in case we need to make it.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
And family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. We'll do what we can. So I need to get a scout group going, so that's going to be research. That is exploration, isn't it? Yes, beacon. So let's go ahead and get that started. Okay. We've got some engineers. We're making food. That's good. Coal pile depleted. Not good. And we'll get people working on that coal pile. There should be some more coal piles that we can work with. Yep. One there, one there. We will need other technologies very shortly. That's okay. Bring the speed down just a little bit, and we're at free time, so
Time to rest, folks. Work out
that
for
works.
today.
I can build the hunter's hut. Pop that right next to our cookhouse. No roof over our heads. I will provide more shelter. How much more can I provide? I can provide... Yep, I can build another tent. Get that going. And I love how you can just zoom in and really see all the workers at their activities and whatever. They will work on stuff until they're done building it and then go to their tents and sleep. Fortunately, the construction times are not that bad. Hunters. We have no starving people, that's good. Weather changes. Yep, those are coming up. And hunters. They work night shifts, so we're going to want that nice and warm. See how we're doing with housing temperatures are all good. We're gaining coal still, which is good. We don't want to be losing that. How about food? Food consumption is 80 a day. That'll change. And people from our convoy. Okay. Let's get some workers in here. I've got 6 people starving technically, but I don't think they're actually starving. Hope rises, good. And I'm actually going to extend the street here a bit. I know we're out of wood. And the reason I'm doing this is I can put the beacon out here somewhere. Crates none. Crates all. Oops. And working that coal pile still, so that's good. Emergency shifts can come in handy. I really don't know that we need them quite yet. It's going to get freaking cold here soon, though, so... I can introduce a new law. Let's see what we've got. Do I want medic apprentices? Do I want workshop apprentices? Speeding up research is very nice. Looks like I can do one or the other. I'll go with research.
New law. A new law has passed.
And here comes temperature drop. There we go.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
I love this effect on the side of the screen. I really do. If I move the camera around, you can see like an ice effect. And as you can see, things are getting a little chilly here. And it'll tell us when a building can't function.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Like, the cookhouse is too cold. So we're going to need heaters in just a bit. As soon as we're done with this technology, we're going to need some form of heater. Probably the steam hub. Okay, beacon researched. Good. let's see what we need to do to build the beacon. 20 wood and 35 steel. We're going to be some time there. However, I can research tech, heating. Steam hub is 20 steel. Heaters is 10 wood. Consumes 3 per hour, but it has a greater reach. A bigger diameter area we can work with. I need 10 wood to start researching this. There we go. So let's get the steam hub research started. And do I have much more in the way of steel wreckage? I do. Let's get that going because we're going to need that as well. And as soon as we've got the 25 wood, we're going to get this beacon going. Really am going to need mild frostbite. Oh, not good. We must do something. Can we do radical treatment? Yep. So radical treatment will... 30% of them will lose a limb. But otherwise they won't be treated, so... We're going to be coming up on that very shortly. We're still generating extra coal, which is good. There we go. Can I build the beacon? Yes, I can. And here is as good a place as any. Let me do a quick count here. That's 3, 6. So I want it right there. See how quickly we can get this built. I haven't got any spare workers, so no one's really going to be working on that. Let's see if we can get some people constructing it, because I need this up and running quickly. Generator overdrive, which will allow you to increase the heat, but it puts the generator under stress. And I could do that right now, but we've got Steam Hub researched, so can we build a Steam Hub? Yes, we can. So if you take a look here, I put the Steam Hub here, and it will reach all of these buildings. I can also put it here, and it looks like it will still reach. There's the safest, so I'm going to pop a Steam Hub there. Let's get things going again. Beacon is built. Okay. So a lost expedition and a gloomy cave. Let's I need 5 workers and 10 wood. I've got the wood. Oh, it's 40 wood. Yee. So we're gonna see what we can do about that. There we go. Steam Hub is up and running. Ready to search. Good. We needed a win. Technology tree. What else can we get? Let's see here. Resources. I'm going to need a coal thumper. There's no way around that. I just would like to get to the point where we can get this beacon up and running here. I've got 10 homeless people still. And you see they just built themselves like a snow shelter here. And we should see him coming out shortly here. There we go.
Move! Time to get to work.
Okay. Oops. Can I? Yeah. Where are all my workers? I have 5 workers, which is good, but I need the 40 wood. Because the sooner we can get some more people, the sooner we can get more jobs filled. Citizens gravely ill, that's not good. There we go, Coal Thumper researched. And I can get... Let's go to Lost Expedition. It is 10 hours and 48 minutes, that's fine. Alright, we're researching. We've researched the Coal Thumper. And how about the sawmill? I need 10 wood for that. One of our people died. That's not good. Steel wreck is depleted. So that is all the steel we're going to get for some time here. Yep. Still have some homeless people, which I'm not thrilled about. Coal pile is depleted. Let's get people working on that. And get people working on that. First death. Cemetery. We're gonna have to build a cemetery here.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Got 27 wood left here. And the gravely ill. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. Two of our people died. Got 5 homeless people still. I don't like that. Let's get tent going. Yeah, we'll work on a cemetery in just a bit here. There we go. No homeless people left. Okay. Let's explore and see what we got. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We'd been wandering for days. Couldn't go on any longer. Soon we begin to starve. Crash site, sturdy shelter. Let's escort these people to the city. That's more workers. Unfortunately, that also means we're going to need more food. So, back to the city. They'll be back here in 5 hours and 24 minutes. We have a lot of sick people, so we may need another medical post. But that also means I need more engineers. Can I research the sawmill yet? No, not yet. I'm also going to need the steelworks. Steelworks might be more pressing. Although I don't use steel for as much. And temperature's coming back up a little bit. There we go. We will look for the others. Okay, let's pause this. I now have a bunch of workers, which is good. Let's get the rest of our hunter's hut working. I think we're going to switch to soup, see if we can stretch the food out a little bit. I need to build that cemetery very shortly. Search for others. We will.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay, pause. Let's get the sawmill running. And then let's see if I can build probably one more medical tent. Oh, I need the cemetery. Doggone it. And I need more wood again. There we go. There we are. Cemetery is established. Hope rises. Discontent is, well, dropped a little bit. That's good. One of our people died. One of our people died. That's not good. Sawmill research. Okay, let's pause this. Let's get this out here. Sturdy shelter, crash site. Let's check out the crash site. 20 hours to arrive. I'm gonna need more homes. Can I turn the steam hub off? Let's take a look at the temperatures. I can indeed. That's good. I've got room for a few more homes here. Let's, where can I put... resources? Sawmill. So we want the sawmill right about here, so I don't destroy anything. Also try and put it here. But honestly, this looks like it's going to be my best shot. There's a street. There we go. That's working. Can I sign a new law? I can. Let's get radical treatment going. That should help people out.
New law is signed. Time to rest.
Every time somebody dies, it's a bad thing. And Coal Thumper is going to happen. We're not there yet with coal, so that's fine. 320 left. Want another medical tent. That's fine. What do we got going on here? I will provide some shelter. Yes, I'm going to need to provide more shelter here. And every time something like that comes up, you've got a few options. If you succeed, you get some good bonuses. If you fail, really bad negatives happen. Discontent will rise immensely. So, we don't want that happening. fills that up, and then we're going to end up going tier 2 here. And I believe our steam hub can reach that. So we're going to have a tent out here. Because that steam hub's going to have to kick in at some point. Man, people are dying left and right. That's not good. Hope rises. Good. Sawmill requires workers. So I've got some workers there. Now, how are we doing on children not in shelters? 4. Okay. So we may need another child shelter at some point here. That's fine. Okay, work time.
Move! Time to get to work.
And that's getting 7.2 per hour, which is good. How's our research going? Steelworks. Faster gathering. Let's get the hunter's gear going. And I'm probably going to need another hunter's hut. Yeah, look at this food. And one more hunter's hut. Right there. Okay. Alright, and let's explore the crash site. Looks like we've got some wood and raw food. There's plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. We'll take the resources. That's a lot of wood. Let's head towards the gloomy cave. And what have we got going on here? A child's plea. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up. He's got to face his losses, unfortunately. Wood crates are depleted. Okay. I can get that working. And I can get some coal going here. Where are my engineers all stationed? Gets me some wood at least. Hunter's gear researched. Nice. Now the problem is I need more workers. So get those in there. And we'll get, oops, these guys working. It's not a lot of food, but it's some, which is what we need right now. But the temperature's okay. We're doing all right. It is day 7, so the end of another week, or the end of the first week, I should say. But I think we're gonna leave this one here. If you guys like this game, if you'd like to see me do more stuff with this game, you know, we're going to keep this this series going along, seeing how we can do, and we're going to try and see if we can get everyone to survive. We've got another cold spell coming up in a few days, which is not going to be happy, but we'll have to see what we can do about that. But yeah, we're going to leave this one here. So until next time, thank you all again for watching. If you liked this video, go on ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, comments, suggestions, things you'd like to see, any hints even, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will read all the comments and do what I can about getting back to everyone as quickly as I possibly can. But until next time, thank you again. My name is Klorf. We'll see you all next time.